Hello and welcome to Fabulous Fashion. I'm Angie Mornington. Fabulous Fashion is brought to you by Styles of Edo, formal, classy, and elegant apparel for men. The death of real-life fashion designer Alexander McQueen came as a sudden shock to everyone in the fashion industry and to his fans as well. Avenue decided to turn a tragedy into a celebration with For the Love of McQueen, a month-long charity event featuring beautifully inspired designs by the top designers in SL. Here to discuss For the Love of McQueen are Avenue's CEO, Rusch Raymaker, and Avenue's Chief Marketing Officer, Jessica Contepome. Welcome both of you to the show.
Thank you, Angie.
Thank you.
So I remember seeing it on the news when they reported it, and he's one of those designers that you know is there, and you know he's always doing like huge things, and it just kind of came out of nowhere, his death. And I just wanted to get how it affected the two of you.
I guess it came to us as a shock, as it was for anyone else. That really, after a few days of being in shock and realizing that never again would we be able to see his creations, seeing his works, like his productions, that prompted me to basically start up this project that I felt would be hopefully a worthy tribute and a way for us to basically say thank you for the impression and the inspirations that Alexander McQueen has given us all. Mm-hmm. I believe that a lot of the virtual designers were very much inspired by him. Mm-hmm. And true enough, when we spoke to quite a few designers, eventually we had about 38 designers coming on board with us, wanting to do this to pay this tribute to him.
Mm-hmm. And he was a big inspiration for you in particular, because I know you worked or you have worked in the real life fashion industry.
Yes, I also do a lot of show productions for fashion shows and events. And when I first discovered him, only just several years back, seeing his videos on all his various shows, it really blows my mind time and again, seeing how he carried his messages through his designs right through to the T of every production detail on stage, and all his communications as well. I think he's truly a person ahead of our time. Someone who totally revolutionizes the meaning of fashion, creativity, and innovation.
Mm-hmm. And for viewers at home, if the both of you, starting with Rusch, if you could describe what his vision was, if you could describe his designs for people who've never seen them before.
I would say they truly are. Each and every of his designs are unique avant-garde pieces. He recreated fashion as the way he saw fit, never obliging to follow any fashion tradition. He was constantly pushing the envelope in fashion, reconstructing and deconstructing fashion from shapes, forms, lines, textures. He took a simple suit, and even a men's suit, he made it totally different from any other that could have possibly fathomed or created before. He was constantly daring to refrain from conformity, and that's, I think, the true mark of his ingenuity. Every piece was always a statement piece. He played a lot with rich textures, and like I said, he invents new forms and lines on all his pieces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he was truly a pioneer. I've seen footage of his runway shows, and people knew that they were going to be in for something really special when they saw his shows.
Yes.
So like you said, in the initial planning stages of the event, you started out by just asking a bunch of designers who you usually talk to see if they could participate in the event. And I think you said they were like 38, and they only had like a short amount of time to put everything together.
Yes, unfortunately. They were all very wonderful designs. Each and every one really put their heart and soul into each creation. It's a real pity, obviously, that we can't showcase all, but we do have that on our Flickr gallery and on our model site as well. So we hope that everyone will get a chance to buy every piece, if not at least most of the pieces that they like. I think the designers have done really, really well in helping. Whether some of them some are relatively new designers, and some are very established. But I think each one was a worthy tribute to McQueen.
And Jessica, I mean, I'm assuming it was just a huge undertaking to coordinate all of that during the course of like 1 week and then work on getting the show together.
It was, but I can say the part that captured me the most was when I would take a minute to talk to each designer. They literally would drop everything and stand with me for maybe an hour or more and just tell me how it affected them. So it was more than us just going to them and saying, can you participate with us and do this? It actually, they really took the time to really just cut short their week, and really make something glamorous and just, befitting and still, just through the conversations I had with them. Some conversations brought me to tears. It was very moving, and I know how busy the designers in SL get, and for them to take the time to really do this with us was very touching.
And I was amazed at some of the designs because I was the announcer for the first show that you guys had, and there were so many just truly incredible designs. It was. And to see that they could just pull together like that, it's amazing. You just saw so much of McQueen because they were just so inspired. So tell us about... Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. And they just had slightly over a week to do it, and they managed to pull all this together. Yeah, pretty much.
So tell us about the charity, because this event, the primary goal is for people to go to the participating designer shops and to purchase the outfits that were made for the event, because all proceeds go to a charity called Keep a Child Alive. So give us a little information about that charity.
Sure. We started with doing a lot of research because we wanted to find a charity fitting to the cause and something that we felt that McQueen himself would have either been a supporter of or at least would be in the direction of causes that he was charitable to. So after doing a lot of research, I made many phone calls, but I talked to this lady in New York at the Keep a Child Alive office, and I think, not only Keep a Child Alive, their spokesperson is Alicia Keys, who was actually friendly with McQueen and had worn a lot of his outfits to charitable events from Keep a Child Alive and this and that. So we knew that there was a connection, and we knew also that McQueen had been a supporter of HIV and AIDS charities. And then just the tag Keep a Child Alive was symbolic to us as well, if we could have only kept him alive, So, and then after talking to the office and explaining to them what Second Life was.
Right, yeah, and I was going to ask about that.
And shocked that she didn't just, fall off her chair and hang up the phone.
Right.
They were very supportive and very accepting to our cause and what we were doing, and so that's how we got hooked up with them.
And so, for viewers at home, what you can do is actually take a look at the Flickr site. Go to Flickr and type in Avenue Models. Tilly Arianto, who is a fashion photographer, she took some amazing shots at the shows of all of the ensembles and all of the outfits for both men and women. So you can take a look actually on the Flickr site and, choose which outfits you want from there and just visit the designer shops and make the purchase. And 100% of the proceeds go to Keep a Child Alive. And you guys have raised how much so far?
In the first 2 weeks, we wrote a check to Keep a Child Alive for just over $1,000. Wow. And that was a Linden withdrawal of 300,000 Linden. And to date now we have about almost another 300,000 linden to withdraw from SL, just about. And our original goal was 1,000 USD, so we've blown through that. So we're very, very proud of everyone's efforts.
That's excellent. And if people also want to keep up with the progress of the donations, and it will be through March 31st. So you have today, tomorrow, and the next day, Wednesday, to get some shopping in and to raise the level of donations to keep a child alive. And all the information is on the avenuesl.com website. You can get information about the designers, you can get information about the donation, and also the charity as well. So sit tight, ladies. Up next, a virtual tribute to a fashion legend. So stay tuned.
Top brand for men's formal fashion. Styles of Edo. Welcome back to Fabulous Fashion. We are here with Avenue's Rusch Raymaker and Jessica Contepome. The outfits that you'll see tonight have been inspired by Alexander McQueen. And as we go through each model, we're going to talk about what inspired the designers to actually create these pieces. But Jessica, you wanted to name all of the designers first, so please do.
Yes. So we had 38 designers that participated with us. And just to quickly name them all, 3636, Alatil Fashions, Alexander Hunter's Couture, Alien Bear, Arcadian Reverie, Atomic Bambi, Avberry, Azul, Biastis, Black Cannery, Boudoir, Casa del Chai, Champagne, Chamkari, Chirno, Dryad Designs, Entremeres Designs, Eshi Otawara, FIR, Gems and Kisses, Glam Affair, House of Dashwood, Indira Originals, Jadar Fashion, La Luca, Magnifico, Marco Polo Studio, Modern Gypsy, My Precious, Orage Creations, Phoenix Rising, Our Fire, Stylissimo, The Abyss, Tiny Bird, Trey Bow, Violator, and Wardrobe Outfitters.
Okay, so let's go, and thank you to all those designers. What you did is just fantastic. Okay, so first up we have model Tatiana Curry, and she is wearing the Boudoir ensemble.
Yeah, that's Boudoir. She called it For the Love. Mm-hmm. And this outfit was inspired by Alexander McQueen's fashion show during the Paris Fashion Week in 2009. So Vitabella Dubrovna, the designer, her inspiration is somewhat very well thought out and very philosophical. Her idea is that people forget that they are truly eternal spirits, and they become identified with their bodies. And from that perspective, they can have experiences of being inspired. So in remembering that we are spirits, then inspiration is really about who we truly are. coming down into our bodies to really be present in our bodies on this planet. And so we do so, as she says, she thinks, for two primary reasons. Basically, to experience what's here, so that the experience may trigger in us to grow, change, heal, as well as to create here, to alter this reality, so to speak, to leave our mark. So every of these triggers that happens within us, we are then inspired by these triggers in ourselves and see ourselves in a new way. And therefore, we're able to attain a new perspective on our own self. So this was largely the triggers for her own inspiration for this dress here.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
Next up, we have model Valeria Pinar, and she is wearing Stained Glass Widow by Stylissimo.
Yep. Lower Oral, Stylissimo designer. She basically concentrated on McQueen's romantic endeavors on this piece. That's the reason why we chose very different pieces on these various models to showcase, hopefully, what would be a great sampling of McQueen's work or inspirations. Lower was largely inspired by the Widows of Culloden show in 2006. She was inspired by his breathtaking vision of the strong women of the Highlands, which he highlighted during that show. McQueen took the history and heritage of these women into mind, and in return, he showed more restraint and thoughtfulness as a designer compared to the bad boy image that got him his success. So basically, Lower took old shapes and cuts with the skirt and the jacket, and she mashed them together with electric colors of his recent works to create a fusion of the old meeting the new. Lower wanted to show something that was poised and respectful, to not just show McQueen as the bad boy image, that he's not just about the ability to shock or create controversy, but most importantly, to express a moment in time that will provoke thought and reflection in the fashion world.
This one is gorgeous, and
yes,
I think that might actually go on my little shopping list. I love the color. It's beautiful. Okay, next up we have model Leanne Martins, and she is wearing Night and Day by Shant Carre.
Yes, I don't know if many of you know that Alexander McQueen was found by a friend at the beginning of his designing career, founded by a friend, Isabella Beau. And Shankari here took inspiration also from Isabella Beau, who actually also took her life just a few years before McQueen. But she took inspiration from her as well, and the many fantastic hats she was known for wearing. So she's combined her inspiration here twofold. The skirt is really intricate. If you look close, it has a tulle and lace netting underneath the skirt. And then the overskirt is made of silk with embroidered black accents on the bodice.
Gorgeous.
And then Apollonia says, we at Shankari love Alexander McQueen for his genius and his beauty and for giving us inspiration.
Very nice. And it's gorgeous. What can I say? They're all beautiful.
Yeah, stunning.
Okay, next up we have model Nechi Herstein, and she is wearing the Red Pod by Casa del Shy.
Yeah, Pula Pod dress. In 2009, McQueen did a show called Little Girl Who Lived Under a Tree. And this was a collection, his 2009 collection. And at the end of the show, one of the models came out in this pod dress made of white feathers. So this is where this was inspired from. But of course, Shy, being so creative herself.
Yeah. I love her.
Yeah, she changed it to a rose. And so now the model is peeking out from within the rose. And she said, translated into this piece, a red opulent pod akin to a budding rosette. I wanted to capture the essence of unfolding petals, opening up to see what's inside.
It's gorgeous.
And then she stuck lip on the head.
Yeah, I mean, it's just when I saw it in the show, it's an amazing concept, but it's outside of the constraints of what we think traditional fashion is supposed to be. It doesn't have to be traditional. And when you purchase clothing in SL, you can buy these pieces to either keep as a collector's item or you can wear them.
Yeah.
That's what SL is for, and it's beautiful to be able
Stunning.
to yeah, because you're without boundaries here. Okay, and last but not least, we have Clyde Saunders, a gutsy Clyde, and he's wearing cheer no bodysuit.
So this actually is very inspired from an outfit in McQueen's 2009, I believe, male line. And few know that McQueen also did annual male lines as well. And but this piece is absolutely stunning. And what he did was it was inspired by the original design, was quite similar to the clothing layers here with the, I guess, I don't know, tight pants and top, but Chirno added the amazing helmet and shoulders to this, and then the texturing is absolutely amazing. And he said to us in his inspiration, Alexander McQueen is the unification of art, design, and fashion. His works always conspicuous by their mystery of color, form, and content. So it is hard to describe just an inspiration. My work for this tribute is based on the extent of the work of McQueen and every innovation it represents in the world of fashion.
Really nice. And, Chirno is out there. You have to be very sure of yourself when you go shopping for Chirno. But I love what he does. I've been to a Chirno show, and his stuff is absolutely amazing. And I can see that he probably loved to do this because this is right down his alley.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and we are actually wearing some pieces from several designers as well. I'm wearing Magnifico Exclusive, and Jessica is wearing Wardrobe Outfitters, and Rusch is wearing Chirno.
Yes. Also from the same line. The sweater Rusch is wearing is called Lion Sweater, which was the symbol of that collection, was the line down the front.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Okay, well, thank you. Thanks to the both of you for coming on and sharing this event with us. And this event goes through to March 31st. So shoppers, check out the Flickr site, go to avenuesl.com and do some shopping. There'll be a list of designers on the Avenue site, I believe. And you can just TP over and purchase some outfits and for a worthwhile cause. Really nice. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Coming up next, a look at the accessories that complemented these great looks, so stay tuned.
Top brand for men's formal fashion, Styles of Edo. Pulling Strings fulfills your needs for goofy, silly, and super cool poses in animations. From armed robbery to searching for change in the couch cushions, or avoiding the paparazzi, or even riding out a hangover. With Pulling Strings, you'll have what you need for your second life.
Welcome back to Fabulous Fashion. Vixie Rayner is fashion editor at Avenue Magazine, and she is here to show us some of the stunning accessories that were also a part of the event for the Love of McQueen. Welcome to the show, Vixie.
Thank you, Angie.
And you are also wearing one of the designs that is for sale for charity. That's by Cease.
It is. I love it. The blue is just stunning. It's electric.
Yeah, she does
great work.
Stuff. Yeah, she does. She's excellent. And I think she has a new line out, which is fantastic. I'm scared to go there because I know it's just going to be very hard for me to leave.
It's hard to say no when you go there.
Okay, so these accessories, some of these accessories were designed by designers who also participated in For the Love of McQueen. And they're really beautiful, and they really complemented the outfits really well during the show.
And that's actually something that came about. You know, we kind of paired things together, but there was actually only one designer that kind of collaborated before they released the items from the McQueen tribute. So we were really lucky that some of the accessories worked so well with the pieces that we had. So that was fun to pair things together. But yeah, we were just really blown away by the creativity of all the designers involved and the effort that they put into this. They really, really just, I guess, fell for the project. They fell in love with it and wanted to do something special. And that's a real tribute to McQueen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's get started. On the first row, we have designer Atomic Bambi. And the name of the shop is Atomic Bambi, actually. And the designer's name is Atomic Sparkle Sky Tower.
A mouthful.
If I got it, yeah.
She's a really lovely designer, and she made the Madame Butterfly piece for the McQueen tribute, and I loved it. It was just really just over the top, and I love that it's a large butterfly sitting on a flower. I love the color too. We actually put this with one of the outfits that you saw today, the outfit by Stylissimo, the blue one, and it just looked really wonderful on the runway.
Yeah, and I love the hair pieces, which are going to be good for the spring.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And I think it's neat because she's often known for her skin line, and many don't know that she does these really wonderful hair corsages, and she also does flowers for weddings, and they're really beautiful. It's a great way to add something to an outfit. You can have a really simple dress and then put on this lovely hat, and
does she do wedding flower? You mean the bouquets for the bride?
She does the bouquets for the bridal flowers, yes. She has a whole line of them, and they're stunning, really.
Nice, because I know women that get married in SL just go berserk trying to find those. So that's good to know.
It is. Nice. You need to do a wedding show. I don't know if you have.
I know. That's I'm working on it.
It's the spring. Wedding's coming up.
Don't apply pressure to me.
I know, sorry.
We'll do it. We'll do it. Okay, on the second row, we have designer Alien Bear Gupta, and the name of the shop is Alien Bear.
Alien Bear is very well known in Second Life for her amazing jewelry collections. She so kindly put together a piece for this, and again, it's amazing that this was done in such a short period of time, and it's called Mayor, and I just love this. I mean, it's architectural design, its concept is really pretty, and I love that it's sort of inspired by a feather, but not quite a feather. Not in a direct interpretation of a feather. So I just thought it was a really pretty piece, and it really complemented the outfit by Agnes Finney, who they collaborated together for their work for the McQueen tribute.
And I really love designer collaborations, especially when your favorite designers kind of get together. It's like a weird matrix where they get together and they just create something just really fantastic. They're like, ooh.
Yeah, and they kind of push each other, they elevate it. And this is a perfect example of it because the two pair together perfectly. And one is not an exact interpretation of the other. They just complement each other well.
And Alibia does some of the most amazing work. She also does crowns. She does special work for pageants. Her work is just incredible.
I know, and if you want to be a princess in Second Life, you
totally.
have to go there because they have the best crowns.
She has the best crowns, and I mean, if you just want to wear a crown and just go shopping,
I know. We should have a day like that. We should totally have a party and
everybody
just
crowns.
Yes,
Yes.
they're alien bear crowns. I want these in real life, actually, because
Oh yeah.
the only way I'm getting these would be if I was married to like Bill Gates.
Yeah, or you would have to actually
Really,
be in a pageant. Yeah.
well, yeah, pageant, but those might be rhinestones. I want the real thing.
Yeah, that's true. Well, then you need to go find Bill. Okay, on the third row, we have designer Autumn Haikova, and this is Tiny Bird.
I love Tiny Bird's hair. She has just really kind of cute designs, like really simple but chic. And she put together Alarm Call for the McQueen show. And this is a kind of understated, simple updo. And it really worked well for the formal kind of couture looks, because the looks were really kind of over the top. And this simple hair really kind of helped tie the looks together. I mean, you didn't really need to have like over the top hair with these. It just, this pulled back look just looked perfect for them. It really worked out well. We were very, very lucky to have the donation of this hair. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's great. She's great for simple, elegant styles that are made really well.
And definitely, like, because some people don't like flexi. Like, it's nice to have the option that's not flexi in Second Life. And two, this is really great for when you start to attend shows, because pretty much any runway show you're going to now, they're telling you to like decrease your arc.
Yeah, take it all off. Yeah.
So if you're wearing that flexi hair that's like, 2000 arc, they're going to tell you to take it off. So these are really good options to wear because they're all low arc hair. So, it's nice to have some of these in your inventory.
Definitely. And I tend to wear her hair when I go to fairs. The fairs that are out, because you don't have to worry about people screaming at you, the ARC police.
I know. Like, yeah, actually, that's really smart too. I mean,
because some people don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, people don't realize, like, how much it affects other computers other computers in the area when you have this hair
like
that's
a 20,000 arc. Exactly. You're wearing like the cape, a cane. It's like, take that off.
I know. Well, like, fur's the worst, and there's some hair that I guess they use the similar way they make fur in Second Life, but yeah, that's like a sim crasher.
We're digressing. It's really artsy. It's okay. And on the last row, we have Dryad Fall, and this is Dryad Designs. I've never heard of her before, actually.
I hadn't either, and I believe Dryad approached Avenue, saying that she really wanted to participate because McQueen was a big inspiration for her, and she was really lovely. And she has this accessory store. She does jewelry sets, and she put together Asian Dusk, which is a really kind of intricate piece, but it's kind of delicate as well. It's just really beautiful. It's kind of this Asian floral motif, and it worked really well with one of the dresses that we paired it with, which I believe was from Alatel. And, it's just nice that we had a whole bunch of different designers come together to put to put together items for the show. And, it was not just like dresses and stuff, but we had, hair and skin.
Everybody wanted to participate. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody really wanted to like put forth like something really wonderful and beautiful. And that's what happened. And Dryad, I love the things that were from her store. It was fun to kind of discover a new designer through this process. I love Morning Dove, that set. It kind of reminds me of like, this really reclusive, like rich aunt who used to be a socialite, and she had this really like gorgeous set, and she like tucked it away in her drawer. So, but I love that set. I just thought, she's got some really creative pieces.
She does. I'm going to have to check her out.
Yeah.
And it's really, I think it's really great that there are so many designers in SL who McQueen was an inspiration for them, and we found that out by this event, because everybody just came out and just wanted to be a part of it,
it was really, the thing I enjoyed most was hearing how McQueen inspired them. And so with each piece, they put, each designer wrote their own feelings about it, and how McQueen inspired them and drove them to create. And I just thought it was really beautiful and a really lovely, moving tribute to a wonderful man.
For all the drama, we can pull together when we need to, which says a lot.
It does say a lot. And the fact that this was done on such a really short timeline, and just the amazing work that we got to see, it still blows my mind. It's very impressive, and I have to put kudos to Rusch and Jess for really heading this up and putting this together, and then to all the designers that were involved.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Vixie, for being on the show again.
Thank you.
And viewers, you can check out Vixie in the next issue of Avenue magazine. And we have an Avenue kiosk here at the studio. So if you want to come down, you can grab a copy of Avenue. And Vixie can also be seen at vixierayner.blogspot.com.
Yes.
And yes, you can. Thank you, Vixie.
Thank you.
And that wraps up Fabulous Fashion for this week. A big thank you to my guests, Rusch Raymaker and Jessica Contepome of Avenue, and to the Avenue models, great job, and to Avenue fashion editor Vixie Rayner. You have until March 31st to shop for an outfit made specifically for the charity Keep a Child Alive. So make sure you have a look at the designers who participated in the event and do some shopping. Would you like to have your ads seen by thousands of in-world and online viewers? If you are interested in purchasing an advertising package, please go to perfectworldproductions.au for more information, or you can contact Paisley Beebe. Fabulous Fashion is made possible by all of our generous sponsors who celebrate and support virtual television. Fabulous Fashion is also available as a podcast on iTunes, and also you can catch it online in our archives at www.treat.tv. I look forward to bringing you Fabulous Fashion again next week, filmed live on Mondays at 6 p.m. SL time here at North Point Studios. Thank you all for watching and have a great night.
You